matchup when history says anything can happen. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the game. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. So James Madison's offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we've really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dukes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, all the film work game. Here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football. They get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Whittington.
But you got third down. The offense has the advantage here on third down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He breaks free. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a 1st down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught quickly. Offense in a split backfield now. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Hughes. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they tackle it at the 8, so the offense starts back up with this possession. James Madison's offense back out there now. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Knight. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. And he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, I feel like the quarterback just stared down his intended target, brought that safety who's sitting back in cover 2 right over to make that interception. I'm putting that one on the quarterback.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. Kirk, it's James Madison in front right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Touchdown, James Madison. They couldn't stop him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. He's swarmed by the defense.
James Madison, 13, Oregon, 3.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Whittington. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Grab behind the line. It's Whittington. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Hughes. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Pass rush closing in. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Interesting play call here. 4th down and long from the 46. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, and it's a big play for 31.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Looking to throw here. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking for a gap. It's Knight. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Here's the 2nd down play. Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. On the move now. No throwaway. Force out of bounds. That'll be a big loss. The Dukes looking to run some tempo here. Now in 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Oh, and he fumbled it. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. Good throw, complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Back to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's low. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And it's complete with the shovel pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The Ducks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Hands it off on the counter. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. The tight end has got it. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To the air, it's Barnett. Extending the play now. Finding some room with the 25. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
James Madison.
And the Dukes will line up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught on the outside. It's Sanchez. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Gets out of bounds after the interception. Defense makes a huge play here in this close game.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Moore. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Dukes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking deep to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I mean, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. To the air. It's Barnett. Pressure is coming. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the Dukes will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for some space. It's Whittington. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Trying the old counter play here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal. The 8.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards. And here he gets the 1st down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! And that will give them the lead now.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Duke's offense back on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. We're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking deep downfield to the left. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
The Dukes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Nice grab. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
This is the characteristic about great quarterbacks that stands out to me. Their ability to make a play when things aren't perfect. Here, they get to him. They put pressure on him. He's about to go down, but his instincts to be able to find that back, check it down before he hits the ground, gives this offense a chance to be able to pick up positive yards and get the 1st down.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. The shotgun handoff here. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got it near the end zone. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So forget the field goal attempt. They'll try to pad the lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle 3rd of this secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. James Madison's offense back out there now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Trying to find room. It's Knight. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Slams right into the wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Tight end goes in motion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to the 36. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking downfield. It's Barnett. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Finds his man. It's Knight. And we're able to get him down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down.
Well, that stop is going to bring up 4th down, and looking at the clock, I think it's a no-brainer. In a 2-possession game, you've got to go for this, and you've got to hope to convert to stay in the game.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Knight. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's Barnett. Touchdown, Dukes, as they put 6 more on the board.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score 23. James Madison, 20.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Grinding away with a running game. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in the game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Looking downfield, it's Moore. On the move now.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes off in a bootleg. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
Well, really, Chris, it all came down to this moment. The offense does their job, picks up the first down on 3rd down, and I think that's it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.